What is layer mask? Layer mask control visibility. What area is visible and what area is not visible. Just come over here and you see this little icon here. This is layer mask. Just click on it. So we are adding layer mask to this layer. Now take your brush, right click and brush tool. Take your brush and just paint over it. Just make sure this is black. So with black we are painting on this little white canvas because we want to see the layer below it. This is exactly like erasing, but why we use layer mask? Why not erase it? Let me show you why. Let me right click and delete the layer mask. Press E on your keyboard so the eraser tool is activated now, and just simply paint over it. If you do a mistake, there is no way you can fix it. That is exactly why we use a layer mask, guys. Press Command Control Z, come over here, click on the layer mask, make sure the foreground color is black and just paint over it. So it's not working. You know why? Because we are not on the brush. Make sure the brush is selected. Now paint over this area. I want to make this area a bit purplish. So how we are getting this purple color? Because of the layer below it. This is like erasing and undoing at the same time. That's why we can use layer mask. Look, this is like we are painting purple on this red color. Let me show you another cool example. Let me delete this one. We have this image and we want to change the eye color. So let's go to adjustment layer and click on hue and saturation. Now click on colorize. When you click on colorize, and you can increase the saturation, just move around with the hue until you are happy with the eye's color. Now if I click Command and Control I in this little icon, every adjustment layer is coming with the layer mask. By pressing Command and Control I inverse this selection. So it means black is make it invisible. I don't want to see the adjustment layer. I want to see the layer below it. Now make sure the foreground color is white. With the brush selected, go around this area. Alt or Option, right click with the mouse and drag it up to change the hardness to 0, or right click and bring the hardness to 0. Now make it a bit larger, and I'm painting over these eyes with the white. Look how cool is that? This is exactly why we use the layer mask. Now the cool thing about it, I can always go around this hue and saturation, which is coming with the layer mask, and I can play around with the hue and drag down the saturation until I am happy with the eye color. Nice. Or more. So you get the idea why we use layer mask, not erase it. So this is non-destructive. It means always I can come back here and change the setting. But with the eraser, there is no way to getting back. So make sure to download the images and do some practice before you go to the next lesson.